Okay, I'm going to walk you through fixing the Jackson photo. I've got it open here in Photoshop. The first thing we want to do is turn off this red layer by clicking the eyeball. Then you see those two images of Jackson that are very uncorrected. So what I want to do is I'm going to use adjustment layers on each of these to color correct them. I'm going to start with the bottom layer, and I'm going to come down here to the bottom of the layers panel and click on the adjustment layers and choose levels. Okay, that's going to open up a new panel over here in properties. It shows me this is a histogram of this bottom image. So I'm just going to move the middle slider to the right, and it's going to adjust the midtones of this image. If I want to adjust the whites, I could bring them up or down. The blacks I could bring up or down. The bottom slider here affects the highlight and darkness of the image. So if I thought it was even the white was too white, I could bring the white down a little bit with this bottom slider. So I do that. Now remember, these adjustment layers affect anything below it. So since that's the only thing below it, I'm fine with just a regular adjustment layer. And then I think it's kind of green, so I'm going to use it's not non-destructive. This is going to change those pixels. I'm going to go up to image, and I'm going to auto tone it, which fix some of the color. I'm going to do it again, image, auto color. And you can see it brought back some of the pink in the bricks, the pink of the tongue. If I want to go back after I've done that auto toning, I might just double click right here on the adjustment layer, and it'll reopen those properties to where I could adjust it even more if I thought, okay, I still want to change that a little bit. So once you've got it like you want it, you're done with the bottom image. Move to Jackson on the bed. This time you're going to do the same thing. You're going to click a new adjustment levels, and as you do this, if you watch the image, it actually adjusts both images. So to only do the image that's directly below the adjustment layer, I need to click this little clipping button so that it'll only affect the layer that's below it and not any other. So now when I adjust this down to open up the shadows of this image, I can easily do that without affecting the image I've already corrected. So this little button will dramatically affect the outcome of it. So now I've got both of those images corrected. I need to make sure I'm either here or on overlay, and just click a new layer from the panel bottom, create a new layer. Here I'm going to take a marquee selection tool, and I'm going to draw a little rectangle to separate those two images. Then I'm going to come up here to edit, and I'm going to fill that with the contents being white. So now I've got a white separation layer, the red overlay, which is turned off, and then both images that have been corrected. And I'm just going to save that with my name, Mike Jackson. Oh, Michael Jackson, maybe. No. And continue to save it as a Photoshop, so it'll save all those layers. Once I've done that, that will be the image that I upload to the submission link.